As a result of the COVID pandemic, 1.9 million people died from COVID. And it's because of the unproven treatments and the conspiracy theories that Donald Trump pushed during that time. That press conference that Donald Trump held on yesterday was batshit crazy. And it reminded me of the press conferences that he would hold during the COVID pandemic, where he pushed hydroxychloroquine, bleach, introducing light in the body, all of the crazy antics that he would push during those press conferences resulted in 1.9 million deaths. Y'all remember when he talked about hydroxychloroquine during one of those press conferences, and then it was reported that a man and his wife, the man died, the wife was admitted to the hospital because they listened to Donald Trump and took some product that had chloroquine in it, and they took that to be the same as what Donald Trump was talking about. A Phoenix area man has died, and his wife was in critical condition after the couple took chloroquine phosphate, an additive used to clean fish tanks that is also found in an anti-malaria medication touted by Donald Trump as a treatment for COVID-19. Banner Health said on Monday the couple in their 60s got sick within half an hour of ingesting the additive. The man could not be resuscitated at hospital, but the woman was able to throw up much of the chemical. Quote, Trump kept saying it was basically pretty much a cure, end quote. This is what the woman told NBC. She said her advice would be, quote, don't take anything, don't believe anything that the president says and his people. Call your doctor, end quote. Too bad she had to learn the hard way. She lost her husband, and she ended up almost losing her life as well. And here we are again in 2025, and Donald Trump is using his bully pulpit to put Americans' health in danger yet again. This time, he's singling out pregnant women, and he's telling pregnant women not to take Tylenol, acetaminophen. Here's what he said during his batshit crazy press conference on yesterday.
First, effective immediately, the FDA will be notifying physicians that the use of acetaminophen, is that okay? Which is basically commonly known as Tylenol, during pregnancy can be associated with a very increased risk of autism. So taking Tylenol is not good. All right, I'll say it. It's not good. For this reason, they are strongly recommending that women limit Tylenol use during pregnancy unless medically necessary. That's, for instance, in cases of extremely high fever, that you feel you can't tough it out, you can't do it. I guess there's that. It's a small number of cases, I think. But if you can't tough it out, if you can't do it, that's what you're going to have to do. You'll take a Tylenol, but it'll be very sparingly. It can be something that's very dangerous to the woman's health. In other words, a fever that's very, very dangerous, and ideally a doctor's decision, because I think you shouldn't take it. And you shouldn't take it during the entire pregnancy. They may tell you that toward the end of the pregnancy, you shouldn't take it during the entire. And you shouldn't give the child the Tylenol every time he's born and he goes and has a shot. You shouldn't give a Tylenol to that child. All pregnant women should talk to their doctors for more information about limiting the use of this medication while pregnant. So ideally, you don't take it at all. But if you can't tough it out, if there's a problem, you're going to end up doing it.
The only true statement throughout that entire press conference was consult your physician. Please consult your physician. Do not listen to Donald Trump. When I first learned about what they were planning to announce, my immediate thought was, did they try to shake down the makers of Tylenol and they wouldn't play ball? And this is what they decided to do, to come out and try to taint Tylenol's name? This is crazy. This is crazy. Donald Trump is not a medical physician. He can't even say the word acetaminophen. RFK Jr. is not a medical doctor. RFK Jr. is an environmental lawyer. Not one credible medical doctor was standing at the podium with them. Not one credible scientist was standing at the podium with them. Not one credible study was cited. Not one. Donald Trump talked about his feeling on the medication. His feeling. He feels you should do this. He feels you should do that. Don't listen to Donald Trump and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Dr. Mohammed Oz was in the room, but he's not a credible physician. He's known for pushing and selling unproven treatments and supplements, and there's a whole bunch of health claims that lack scientific evidence that he puts out there. He is no longer a credible physician. Donald Trump is going to put women through some unnecessary pain, because there will be some women who are a part of his cult that will listen to what Donald Trump says. And hey, that is their choice. That is their decision. There is nothing that Donald Trump can tell me about my physical health. He cannot give me any medical advice, and I take it seriously. Donald Trump is trying to kill Americans, and he's trying to destroy this country. And unfortunately, too many people are stepping aside and letting him do it.